Hi, I'm Luke McQuillan, the author and composer of Love in the Light, a musical novel. I knew I wanted rules for how the songs worked in my book, because this is not characters playing instruments and singing. This is music coming from the ether and people breaking out into song, like a Broadway or movie musical. I took it a step further with QR codes so you can listen to the songs as you read, but this video is about the rules. While there's no true magic in this book, it's a 20th century historical romance about two guys who fall in love in a lighthouse. I approached the songs as if they needed a light magic system, because it's normal in this world for people to break out into song. So a type of magical realism, actually, which I guess means all musicals are magical realism, which is awesome. And I wanted the approach to the songs to be consistent throughout the book. I wrote the book in third person limited, so it's a very close narration, and we mainly stay in the POVs of my main characters, only switching at chapter or section breaks, no head hopping, or during musical numbers. And that is important because the characters' emotions become music. Their feelings transform, regular speech fails, and they have to sing. So, whose point of view we're in matters. Take, for example, in chapter 2, my young lighthouse keeper, James, starts a song, and we get this in the prose. The memory of Alfred's touch conjured a melody that reflected and ricocheted around the space. He tried to ignore it, but the confusion grew and grew until he couldn't take it anymore. James opened his heart and sang. And then we get the song Riptide, which is the most popular song from the book. Thank you. But see how the character's emotions turned into music? And since we were in that close narration with him, we were on the journey. But what about if we're not in the character's POV that's about to sing? There's still environmental music, radios, etc. So until someone is singing, it might be normal for the characters to wonder where the music is coming from. And since we're not in their point of view, it's important the narration shows this. For instance, in this song by a side character called Miss Finian, we're in my main character Alfred's point of view. So the song intro reads as Alfred wondered if he left the radio on as a steadfast and soothing piano melody filled the air. Miss Finian closed her eyes as she put her arms around the two young men and sang. So there's a little peek into how the musical magical realism works in my book. If you're looking for an immersive read that transports you into a musical romance, Love in the Light, a musical novel might be the book for you. Signed copies are available in my shop.